Welcome to your yoga practice. Mindful yoga is the experience of being in your body. Today, we will be doing a supine practice lying down. A mat might be helpful. A blanket or a towel under your head you might enjoy, but is not necessary. So let's get right to it. It's going to be a short practice. So lie down, and as you find your back body, bring your hands to your belly, knees bent, feet planted. Welcome to close your eyes or have a soft focus. And as you bring your awareness to your breath, feel the breath rise up into your hands and the belly, and feel the breath sink back. Inhaling through the nose, feeling the breath move into the belly and widen and round, and let it go. Hands to the rib cage. Breathing in, feel the belly round, the rib cage expand, and release. And again, breathing in, round breath, wide breath. Breathing out. Hands to your breastbone. Breathing in, breath rounds, widens, lifts and spreads. And release. Find that breath, that three-dimensional breath. Breathing into the belly, wide through the rib cage, lifted and spread through the collarbones. Then take one hand to your belly, other hand stays where it is, and feel the breath move from the front to the back body, into the side body, left and right, top to bottom. Then opening your arms wide, turn your left palm up, your right palm down, and take your gaze to look at your upturned palm. Exhale, turn your gaze to your right, turning your right palm up, and just simply move side to side. Turning your gaze, rolling your neck from side to side, flipping your palms, taking turns, feeling that spiraling movement in your arms. Not lifting your head, only rolling your head as far as your neck will permit. Then look to your left. Walk your feet out to the sides of your mat, and knees will windshield wipe to the right. Pause and feel here. With your next breath, flip your palms, look to the right, knees windshield wipe to the left. And then let's just move side to side, feeling that gentle spinal rotation, the experience of support, the ground beneath the body. Feeling the breath as it expands, supports, fills out that experience of moving in your body. And recognizing that preciousness of your body with all its many sensations, its experience of protecting and supporting your health. One more to each side. Knees back to the center, heel toe your feet in, hip width distance. Bring your peace fingers to your front hip points at bony, kind of bony hip points, one on the left, one on the right. Knees bent, feet hip width distance. As we tilt our pelvis forward, we'll do that by pressing your tailbone down, arching your lower back even more than it normally would arch, and then tilting the pelvis towards the navel, lifting the tailbone, flattening the back. Continuing with this simple and profound movement, press the tailbone down, arch, and lift the tailbone up, flatten the back. Keep going, remembering that we're not lifting our hips. We're accentuating that natural concave curve of the lumbar spine, and we're softening into the back body as we flatten the spines. We're alternating between arching and flattening, all the while breathing in, breathing out. Let's do 2 more. Inhale and exhale. And 1 more of each. Inhaling and exhaling. Return to that natural curve of the lower back. Arms to your side, palms up. Take a moment. Notice, how does it feel? Are there any new sensations that have arisen for this simple movement? How would you describe it? And then we will move on to add a flowing bridge. So before we lift our hips, let's quickly take a little tour of our feet. There are 3 corners of our soles of our feet that are important to note. One is the heel, the inner and outer edge of the heel. Next, the base of the pinky toe, and then across the ball of the foot to the base of the big toe. Our toes are important for telling our body where we are in space. Ideally, we're not pressing into the toes, but pressing into our tripod foot. So let's practice bridge with that awareness of the feet. And as you inhale, press into your heels, lift your hips, stretch your hip flexors so they're long all the way to the knees. Cinch in the waist, front, sides, and back. And then roll the spine down, upper, middle, lower. Adding a pelvic tilt, press the tailbone down, arch the lower back, and let that go. Let's do 3 of these. Inhale, press into the heels, lift the hips, cinch in the waist. Exhale, roll the spine down, upper, middle, lower, and press your tailbone down, arching the lower back. Then let that go. Last one. Press into your heels, into your tripod foot, lifting the hips, stretching into the knees, and rolling the spine down. Upper, middle, lower. Tilting the pelvis forward, pressing the tailbone down, and then returning to that natural curvature of the spine. Hugging the right knee in, extending the left leg on the mat, circle the right ankle, fan out the toes, feel the good connections within the intrinsic musculature of the feet. They're really remarkable. Change direction. And then circle the knee, kind of a little tune-up for your joints from ankle to knee to hip. Hug your knee close. Bend the left knee, foot to the mat. We're coming to figure 4, right ankle, left thigh. To begin with, right hand presses into the right thigh, creating a little more spaciousness in the front of the hip. Breathe here. Feel the movement of the breath in this shape. And then if you'd like, you can lift the left knee and lift the left foot and clasp behind the left thigh, threading the needle. Always honoring your shoulders. If they're working too hard, feel free to let go of that clasp. Slight tuck of the chin, back of the neck is long. Extend the left leg, flex, point the feet, and twirl the toes a little bit. Check in with the upper body. Is it at ease? Bend the left knee, foot to the mat, slide the right leg across the left, like you're crossing legs, eating lunch with a friend. Cross legs, moving to your left, right arm stretched off to the side, shoulders soft, relaxed, breath smooth. Notice how the breath moves in a bit of a different way, perhaps feeling it more in the back corner, the lower back corner. Taking a couple of exploratory, life-giving breaths here. Slowly bringing the crossed legs back up, uncross right from left. Hug both knees in. Lift your head, tuck your chin, compress your belly. Release the head, the neck, the shoulders. Extend the right leg long. Hug the left knee in. Soften the shoulders. Circle the left ankle. Spread the toes. Enjoy. Enjoy being out of your shoes, softening into the texture, the tendinous connections of the foot. Change direction. Circling the knee. Feeling the movement in your hip. Curious if this side feels a bit different. Often subtle differences, sometimes bigger differences can be observed. Hug the left knee in, right knee bends, foot to the mat, headed to figure 4, left ankle, right thigh. To begin, left hand pressing into the inner left thigh. Just feel that space. You're encouraging. We spend so much time sitting, and the front of the hip can become irritable, a little cranky, a little compressed. Giving this not only the external rotation of the hip, but the front anterior part of the hip, a little softening spaciousness can feel good. Then remove the hand, lift the right foot, hug the knees in, feel that in the outer hip. Perhaps clasp the fingers interlace behind the right thigh. Be kind to your shoulders, the back of the neck. Keep everything happy. Then shift the focus to the hamstrings by extending the right leg, flexing, pointing, twirling, just enjoying the movement, feeling the breath, breathing in, breathing out. Foot coming to the mat, slide the left leg over the right. Cross legs, drift to your right. Left arm extending away from the body with the option of taking the right arm across to the right. So you're really open and expansive. Welcome to close your eyes, turn inward, feel your breath, notice its path. One more breath here. Slowly bring your crossed legs back up, uncross, hug your knees in, give yourself a little squeeze, a little rock for showing up for your practice. And we will end with Shavasana. Legs long, arms comfortably by your side, eyes closed. Stay as long as you would like.